Hello students, welcome to Harleen Core classes. So in today's video we will be discussing about the final and the last topic of the chapter matters and non-matters of class 8. I already uploaded the videos onto the introduction part of this chapter and the chemical and the physical properties of both the matters and the non-matters. Also we have discussed about the very important topic, that is the reactivity series and the displacement reactions which are covered under the reactivity series. So please read my description box. In that I will add the link of the videos of the chapter, that is the matters and the non-matters. So go through my description box also and watch those videos for the better understanding of this chapter. So today we are doing the last topic of this chapter, which is the uses of matters and the uses of non-matters. So let's start with the uses of matters. So we have read about the various types of matters, that is aluminium, copper, zinc, mercury, but under this topic we will be discussing about the uses of the different matters, how these matters are used in our life, in our daily life or in our let's start. So first use is about the iron. So first point is the use of iron and copper and aluminium. So these three matters, that are the iron, copper and aluminium, these three matters are used for making the utensils and also they are used in making the water boilers. So they are used for making utensils and water boilers. Now point number 2. Now we will discuss the another metal, that is the metal that is used for making electric wires. So which metal is used for making electric wires? It is the copper metal. So particularly this copper metal is also used for making electric wires. Now come to the point number 3. So how we are using the aluminium metal in our life. So use of aluminium metal. This aluminium metal is used in making aircrafts. So the aircrafts like aeroplanes, they are made with the help of aluminium metal. Why they are made with the help of aluminium metal? Because aluminium metal is light in weight. So let's move to the point number 4, that is the use of aluminium foil. Aluminium foil is used for the food packaging material. So aluminium foil is used as a wrapping material for the food, like the biscuits, the chips packets, or even your home cooked food that is packed in the aluminium foil. So next is the use of point number 5. It is the use of iron metal. Iron. So this iron metal is being used for many purposes, like it is used for making nails and bridges. Fine. And also iron metal is also used in making like rods. Fine. So there are these uses which are of iron metal. Iron metal is also used in making vehicles. Vehicles like cars, buses, and even the trains, the railway tracks. So these are the uses of the iron metal. So this iron metal is used in extreme ways in our life. So next is the use of zinc metal. So zinc metal is used for galvanization of iron. What it means, galvanization of iron? It means that you must have seen that the iron got rust. So if the iron is exposed to the moisture for a long time, it got corrosion. So it got rust over its surface. So to prevent the iron from corrosion or to prevent the rusting of iron, what we did, we apply a layer of zinc over the iron. So this process of applying a layer of zinc over the iron is known as the galvanization of iron. So, and this is also a use of the zinc metal. Now next, point number 7, the use of silver and gold. This is very obvious use. Yes, you are thinking right. It is used in making jewelries. Fine. And next and final use is the use of mercury. So mercury metal is used in thermometers. Also you have read that mercury is the only metal which is in the liquid state, as all the metals are very hard, they are in the solid state. The only metal which is present in the liquid state is the mercury. So these are the 8 uses of the metals, different metals we discussed, like iron, copper, aluminium, zinc, mercury, and gold, silver also. So these are the metals we have covered this topic, and now we will move to the topic uses of the non-metals. So in this also we will be taking around 6 to 7 points. So first point is the use of oxygen. Yes, oxygen non-metal is used for breathing. Very obvious. So oxygen helps us in breathing. We breathe in oxygen. So oxygen non-metal is used for breathing. Second is nitrogen. So this is another non-metal, that is nitrogen, which is used as a fertilizers. For the good growth of the plants in the fields, what we use is a nitrogen. Nitrogen as such is not used, but the compounds of nitrogen are used for the growth of the plants in the field. So this is another use of the nitrogen non-metal, that is it is used in making the fertilizers. So next is point number 3. Chlorine. So chlorine, how chlorine is used? Very obvious use. It is used in the purification of water. You must have read this point in your class 6 or 7, filtration or the purification of the water. So in that process, what we are using? We are using the chlorine. That is known as the chlorination of the water. So chlorine is used in the purification of water. Now fourth point, so that is about the iodine. This is very important. And one particular thing about iodine is also this, that all the non-metals are done. They have no luster, they have no shine, but the only non-metal that have the luster or the shine is the iodine. And how iodine is used? Iodine is used in the antiseptics. That is, iodine is used to apply on your wounds, on your cuts, for the healing of the wounds or the cut. What we are using is the iodine. Iodine as such is not used, but what is used is the tincture iodine. So what is tincture iodine? Tincture iodine is iodine plus alcohol. Iodine plus alcohol makes up the tincture iodine. So fifth point is the use of sulfur. So sulfur and phosphorus also you can add. So they are used in making firecrackers. Fine. Sulfur and phosphor, they are very reactive non-metals also, and they catches fire easily. So they are used in making the firecrackers also. So these are the 5 points. We will further discuss the 2 more points. Now sulfur. Sulfur and phosphorus are used for making firecrackers, but sulfur is also used in the vulcanization of rubber. What is meant by vulcanization of rubber? It means the hardening of rubber. Hardening of rubber. That is, this hard rubber is used in making the vehicle tires. The tires of the vehicles, buses, trucks, cars, they are made with a very hard rubber. That hardening of the rubber is done with the help of sulfur. And this process of hardening the rubber is known as the vulcanization of rubber. And the next 7th point, use of carbon metal. So carbon is used for making the dry cells. Also it is used as a fuel. It is also used as a fuel for burning. So fine. So these are the uses of the non-metals. Hope you have understand all the uses very clearly. And this is very important topic for your examination point of view also, because your teacher may ask in your exams, give the use of this metal or give the use of that metal, or which metal or which non-metal is used for this use. So such questions may be asked in your exams. And this is the last topic of this chapter, and I already uploaded the videos of this chapter, so please watch those videos also, and please keep watching my channel and subscribe to my channel. And all the best to all the students. Good luck to all of you. Thank you. Bye bye.